Why wait for someone to come along to buy you flowers? Why is it when it comes to us and what we need as individuals, we push ourselves away? You are your longest commitment. You are the one constant in your life. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manuela. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. This video I'm filming today is going to be all about the importance of solo dating and how to be happy in your own company. I'm also going to give you a list of solo date ideas. I personally believe whether you are in a relationship or not, getting to know yourself intimately is so very important. Not only does it build trust within yourself and boost your confidence and self-esteem, it also enables you to get to know yourself and connect to yourself and know who you truly are at a deeper level. I'm not saying you can't grow within relationships and friendships and people you meet in your life, but I think it's very important to have a good idea of who you are or who you present yourself to be. Perception is crazy. You can perceive yourself to be a certain way. However, how other people interpret your personality, how other people interpret the way you speak, how other people interpret the way you are is completely subjective and up to them. You guys know I'm literally obsessed with self-development, and I've spoken about this in a video before. Reinventing yourself and rebranding yourself, having an idea of who you are and who you'd like to be requires this commitment to yourself. You guys might be thinking, that is such a weird concept. Why on earth would you want to date yourself? Why on earth not? How do you feel comfortable getting into a relationship with someone when you don't even know who you are? For example, imagine you're on a date with someone. You're putting your best foot forward. They are putting their best foot forward. You're both co-creating this imagined facade just to impress each other, just to make the other person believe this is who you are. There's so many gaps and holes. And then when the layers stop peeling off and you start becoming who you genuinely are, and you realize, I don't even like this person. I don't like this person. This person doesn't even like me, doesn't see me for who I am. That's because from the get-go, you weren't presenting who you are. Take time to get to know yourself, just like you would reading a new book, just like you would planning a holiday itinerary. Do the same for yourself. Ask yourself these questions. What do I like? Who am I? If someone was to come up to you now and say, who are you? What would you say? You know, we often think about our purpose going out into the world. I can guarantee you that most of you would say something related to do with work or what you do. You can think about the role you play in your friendships. You can be like, I'm this type of friend. I am the active friend. I'm the one who makes all the plans in the group chat. Some people can identify themselves as the party animal, and one person can be the quiet, shy friend. What role do you play within your own life? Are you passive in your life or are you active in your life? Do you take control of the things that happen in your life, as in you're actively shaping your future? Or are you passive? Are you kind of like, you surrender, you kind of just let what happens happen? There is no right or wrong, but ask yourself these questions because they're so important, especially when it comes to dating and finding the ideal partner for yourself. A lot of people do believe that we're meant to be with someone. People see relationships as the default, and that is a belief I like to challenge constantly. When going on a date, why on earth should you spend your energy making yourself look pretty, making yourself look presentable, making yourself look nice, picking out your best outfit, making sure you smell amazing? Why put that energy into meeting someone for the first time? Ask yourself, why? You want to show this person that you have high standards for yourself, and in order for them to be part of your life and to be your partner, they also have to match these high standards. So what happens when it comes to you? When you feel like going to the cinema alone, why are you turning up in a tracksuit? She says, sat in a hoodie. Why do you water yourself down when it comes to occasions that are for you? When it's your birthday, why are you not getting your nails done and your hair done if it makes you feel good? Because it's too expensive. Okay, point received. However, it wasn't too expensive when you were spraying on your black opium perfume to go on a date. Showing up for yourself, looking beautiful for yourself is so important. Solo dating falls under the category of quality time, which is a love language. It is showing yourself and devoting so much time to yourself to make yourself happy. Why wait for someone to come along to buy you flowers? Why wait for someone to come along to take you to the cinema? Why wait for someone to come along to take you to a candlelit dinner? Why not go alone? I think a lot of us are scared of being seen alone. It's raw, it's vulnerable, it's scary. You've got all eyes on you. People are in pairs and most people are not happy in their partnerships, but society says it's good. Let's do it. Why are we scared to be alone? Why? I know a lot of feelings can come with it, a lot of feelings of abandonment and this fear of being like an outcast and having a spotlight on you, but there's nothing wrong with that. We're all individuals, and even if you're in a relationship, it is so important to make time for yourself, just like it is for your partner. You need time apart, you need time to do your own hobbies, you need time to go to work, you need time to be with yourself. You are your longest commitment. You are the one constant in your life. You are investing your time in making yourself know that. Be vulnerable, be scared, go to the cinema alone, who cares? If someone looks at you, tell them mind your business. Don't even for a minute waste your time thinking about how people are perceiving you. You do you. Do you, honestly. Have that commitment to yourself where you are intentionally blocking out time for yourself to spend doing the things that you love, treating yourself, pampering yourself, making yourself feel and look good, because it is so important. We show up for work and we make sure we carry out the workload that we need to during our working week. We make time for friends and family, and we always pour ourselves into our relationships. We make time for our partner. That's an everyday thing. That's an everyday commitment, showing up for your partner despite how you're feeling. Why is it when it comes to us and what we need as individuals, we push ourselves away? We tell ourselves, oh, this isn't important. My needs aren't that important. Your needs are so important. They are so important, and you deserve to feel connected and learn new things on a daily basis. Grab your calendar or your daily planner, and you're going to intentionally block out time for you. You're going to set time aside every Sunday or whenever works best for you to make yourself know that you are a priority to yourself. You need to know that. In knowing yourself, there comes so much value. You're not going to chase friendships that don't serve you because you know who you are and what you deserve. You're not even going to let wishy-washy potential partners into your life because you have set that standard for yourself. You're not going to fall into peer pressure, into buying things you don't need. You know yourself and you know how you want to express yourself. You're going to build that confidence to do things alone and build that trust with yourself. You literally have to want to start to invest time into yourself. Do you want to go through life not knowing who you are and spend years, your valuable time, spend years with someone that you don't love? And that is both your partner and yourself when I say that. Do you want to live a life where you literally love yourself in self-love? It's up to you. You write your own narrative. Another benefit of solo dating is you learn to value your time. You do not let time wasters into your life. You telling yourself, I choose me constantly, being selfish in the healthiest way, is not isolating yourself from other people or self-sabotaging or like being delusional, pretending like you don't need anyone in your life. No, it's about intentionally telling myself, I choose me. Normally I would choose to go out with friends, but today I choose me. I choose to do what makes me happy today. Because how often do we go through everyday life doing things that other people want us to do, doing things to please other people? How about pleasing yourself? I've spent so many birthdays making sure everyone else is okay. This year I've decided, nah fam, I want to solo travel. That does not mean I don't appreciate my family and friends. Of course I do. But I've also learned that it's going to give me an invaluable life lesson. I'm going to be able to spend some intimate time with myself, learn more about how I navigate in the world without my phone, without my close ones in close proximity. Who am I in this world? How do I operate? Who am I as a human being? It's so important to know. And I think it comes with time. Even me now, a 23-year-old, I literally feel like there's so many years ahead of me. I'm not my whole being, if that makes sense. What I am learning is that there are different versions of myself. So before, I would class myself as an introvert growing up, and then I realized, okay, maybe I'm an ambivert. And then my friends were like, no, you're an extrovert. I was like, how am I an extrovert? I love being alone. But guess what? You can be whatever, whenever, however. Now I would definitely class myself as everything. I'm just everything in one, and whatever side you get literally depends on me and how I express myself in that moment. Sometimes we're so attached to labels. We want to be this, we want to be that, we want to be this. And there's nothing wrong with that, but don't be so fixed on one idea of you. And even if there's one idea of you, we're going to be perceived in so many ways. The way in which I view myself is not the same way in which my subscribers view me. It's not the same way in which my siblings view me. How to like being alone? You have to expose yourself to those uncomfortable situations. You have to sit there and feel that awkwardness that comes with being sat at a cafe by yourself. Everyone's with a friend or a couple and you're just there with your coffee with no one sat opposite you. So what? All I can say is dive deeper in that feeling of awkwardness. You have to. Don't run away. Sit there. After a while, you'll realize you're literally in your own head. Everyone's so busy and entangled in their everyday life. With time, you learn to be comfortable with being in your own skin. In public, I feel like you're more self-conscious of the way you are compared to being at home. You can just kind of be yourself. But what is being yourself? What is being yourself? I'm inviting you guys into this conversation. Let's talk about it in the comments below. When do you most feel like yourself? I feel most like myself when I am wearing no makeup and I'm in bed and my hair's in a bun. I've probably finished crying, but now I'm singing silly songs and dancing and trying to annoy my boyfriend. That's when I'm most myself. There's no filter there. There's no level of professionalism. It's just me being me. Anyway, here are a few weekly solo date ideas. We have a solo date jar. So I made a solo date jar. So let's give it a go. Oh, what's the solo date for this week? Literally fill to the top. Give it a nice little shuffle. Ooh, okay. And I tell myself, what you get is what you get. The thing that you feel most resistant to is what you need to do to feel the most growth from. This one says, write letters to loved ones. Ah, that's cute. That's cute. We have vision boarding. That was my first solo date. You might be thinking, what? How is that a solo date? I put some jazz music on the TV. I intentionally set time aside from my work to create this vision board. It's a solo date for me. We've got cafe. You can take your laptop with you if you want to, but with this solo date, you should try and minimize distractions. If you were literally dating a person in real life, you wouldn't be on your phone. You'd be giving them your undivided attention. So that's what you need to do for yourself. Go to an aquarium. Say that's something chilled. You can put your AirPods in. You can even listen to like ambient rain sounds. Make it like the most exciting experience for yourself and just look at random fishes. Yes, there'll probably be families with their kids. So what? The perfect thing about solo date, you're doing things that you love for yourself and there is no one rushing you. You don't have to follow someone else's agenda. The worst thing for me is when I'm out with someone who doesn't know how to compromise, talking about let's go to this shop. Am I not having a browse in here? Off you pop. Take your camera out, go on a photography walk, capture whatever is appealing to your eye. In doing this, you start to refine your taste. What do you actually like? What do you enjoy? Go on a solo picnic with a colouring book. I think this is so cute. You can just get your favorite felt tips, coloring pencils. Obviously right now we're in the midst of winter. It's not very sunny outside, so you might want to wait until it's a bit warmer to do that, but that is a nice solo day idea. And you can also bring your favorite snacks and listen to your favorite music as well. You can go to a bookstore or a library. I love matcha so much. Get your matcha in the morning, get a croissant and just walk along the park, taking the views, taking the fresh air. Have a movie night in your bedroom. Get your favorite snacks, get your favorite pillows. You can even build a fort. It doesn't matter how old you are. I don't care if you're in your 20s. Build that fort, get your fairy lights, order some pizza. You can buy a puzzle and make some hot chocolate at home and just enjoy. We invest in a pack of cards, and these are self-development cards that ask you philosophical questions. Read the questions out loud and you can answer them out loud to yourself. You can do a video and record your answers, or you can write your answers down. If you feel like, okay, I didn't have the confidence to go out by myself to like a coffee shop, then read those self-development cards and, you know, sit in that discomfort of some of these questions. Like, you can always do the same exercise later down the line and compare your growth to the beginning. You can go to a gym class, a dance class. I actually did a dance class last year and it was my first dance class after 10 years. When I tell you the level of discomfort, I came in like 5 minutes late. Ooh, they were like in mid-routine, proper going at it, and I was like, oh my god, like I literally had to force myself to go, hi, my name's Manuela, it's my first time here, what's your name? So yeah, give yourself new experiences. So what if you're not good? That's the point. Be a beginner. Allow yourself to be a beginner. By doing that, you build the courage to laugh at yourself and just not take things too seriously. Go to Pilates, go roller skating, book yourself in for a massage, have a bubble bath, do a face mask. That is like the perfect night in for me. If you've got a sweet tooth, treat yourself to some chocolate and some flowers. Just like you would for someone else on Valentine's Day, do that for yourself. Book yourself a hairdresser's appointment. I've literally been to a hairdresser once because I do my hair myself at home. Get your eyelashes done, treat yourself. It's not about appearance, it's about the confidence it gives you. Go makeup shopping. A good solo day idea would be breaking up the categories for shopping. Don't just say like, let's go shopping. Okay, today I'm gonna go candle shopping, I'm gonna do some home decor shopping, I'm gonna do shopping for clothes or shopping for jewelry. Today I'm gonna focus on aromatherapy. I'm gonna buy bath bombs, I'm gonna buy body oils, I'm gonna buy fragrances that make me smell and feel amazing. So much more fun because you spend your time doing one specific thing. Get my nails done, get a pedicure, buy a guitar. That's so random, but try a new instrument. Go to a farmer's market, take yourself for breakfast, book yourself to go on a sushi date. Can't wait to do this one. You could do a sushi date, take your sushi to a park with your colouring pencils, try out a new recipe. So like cook yourself a nice fancy dinner. If you want to make that 3-course dinner for yourself, make that 3-course dinner. You better light those candles too. You can try a new cuisine. You can either go out to a restaurant. If that's a bit too much for you, go out takeaway. Uber Eats is around the corner, like literally. You can bake yourself a cake, you can make some cupcakes, make yourself your favourite sweet treat, and don't let anyone have a bite because it's a solo date and no one deserves to take a bite of your time and energy. And get some ramen. I've literally put down a place that we want to go to. It's called Head on Your Kocho. That's been on my list for a while, so go for ice cream. Go get some fries and a milkshake. Go shopping for CDs and vinyls, like build your collection. I feel like shopping for CDs and vinyls is such a luxurious experience. You're refining your taste, that's beautiful. Pick your favourite genres, try something new. Buy a random CD of an artist who you've never heard of. That could literally be your favorite CD ever. Like, there's so much to discover. It's so exciting. Go to a cooking class if you want to. Attend museums. I feel like attending museums is a good like level 1 of solo dating. There's so many people at museums. No one's staring at you for sure. They're literally staring at the art. Scrapbooking, going to pottery, going to a crochet class, so learning how to knit stuff, attending a sip and paint, go to the beach alone, book yourself a staycation, go out into the countryside. Just do it. You do not have to spend a ton of money. It's literally about connecting with yourself, and you can literally make up your own, just like I have as well. Do not forget to make yourself your number 1 priority, always, okay? Do not be ashamed when it comes to being alone or solo dating. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!